Alright, we're back with day 2 of predicting the NFL this season, and we got the AFC North, which honestly, for the last 10 years, it's been probably the most diverse division in the whole league. And there's never really a terribly wrong answer, I feel like. So it's a tough one to predict. I'm going to give it my best. As always, if you do like the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 before the year ends. And anyways, let's get it. Alright, starting off with probably the worst team in the division. Probably. We got the Cleveland Browns, who I forget how many wins they had last year, but it wasn't very much. Obviously, they have a pretty good young team with, Judkins, Fannin, Shador. Week 1. I think they're going to lose to the Jaguars on the road. That's a pretty tough game. Not going to give them that. Week 2, road Buccaneers. That's a pretty tough one. Probably not. Week 3, they get the Panthers at home. And they lose. Okay, so rough start, 0-3. But, they win the divisional game at home. Then they're going to beat the Jets. And we're going to see them lose to the Ravens. 2-4, better start than last year. They're going to probably lose to the Titans, honestly. Then they go on the road, not going to beat the Steelers twice, so going to have to take the L. Beat the Saints, even though the Saints might not be bad this year. Obviously, they're going to lose to us. But they'll beat the Raiders and they'll beat the Bengals. Now you're 5-7, and you're gonna lose to the Falcons. Lose to the Falcons. Lose to the Giants. Lose to the Ravens. Beat the Colts. And lose to the Bengals. So I got the Browns going 6-11. I think that's 3 games better than they were last year. So pretty good. Better year, but not in the playoffs. All right, next up we got the Bengals with Joe Burrow. Obviously, week 1 at home against the Bucks. I could honestly see them win. Maybe. Yeah, I'll give them a win in week 1. Losing to us. Probably losing on the road to the Steelers. Beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. Gonna beat the Miami Dolphins. Gonna lose to the Ravens. Gonna watch them beat the Tennessee Titans. They're gonna beat the Tennessee Titans. And they will lose to the Falcons. And beat the Steelers at home. So, decent 5-4 start. We're going to watch them beat the Commanders on the road, but lose to the Saints. We're going to watch them, I believe, lose to the Browns. Lose to the Browns. Then you're going to see them lose to the Chiefs and lose to the Panthers. So, year's pretty much over. They'll beat the Colts, lose to the Ravens, and then they'll beat the Browns, finishing 8-9. Pretty rough year, but better than last year, so I don't know. So it feels like every year we're like the Steelers are done, but that they're never done. They're always a good team, and they got better since last year, which they lost in the wild card. They got Michael Pittman, and they have a good running back duo now. And Aaron Rodgers obviously leading them. I have them beating the Falcons at home in week 1. Probably going to lose to the Patriots. Going to beat the Bengals. Beat the Browns. Beat the Browns. Beat the Colts. Buccaneers are a tough team. I don't know if they're going to beat the Buccaneers. But they'll beat the Saints. And beat the Browns. Beat the Browns at home. 6-2. Booming start. but it's never going to go that well. So they're going to lose to the Bengals. Going to watch them lose to the Eagles. Tough stretch of games. Lose to the Broncos. Lose to the Texans. Bounce back with a win. Against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Honestly, I think they beat the Ravens. They play the Ravens well, I feel like. And then watch them lose to the Panthers. That is not the right button. Lose to the Panthers. Probably beat the Titans and lose to the Ravens. So, they're never great, but they're always good. They're going to finish this year above 500 and take a 9-8 record. All right, last up we got the Ravens. Pretty much the same team to last year. Got them going pretty good this year, though. Pretty good if Lamar can stay healthy, which is always a coin toss. But got them beating the Colts, beating the Saints, beating the Cowboys, beating the Titans, losing to the Falcons. Actually, one of these games is going to go wrong. Surely they won't start 0-4. Surely. I guess they're starting 4-0. But then they're going to win this. No. That's too many. Yeah, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Oops. Okay. Probably going to beat them. That is not the right button. 6-1. I feel like that's a little bit too good. Lose to the Bills. Probably beat the Jaguars. Maybe they lose to the Chargers at home. Chargers could be good this year. Chargers could be good. And then I'm going to see them beat the Panthers. You know what? I'll give it to them. I think they beat us. And then I think they beat the Buccaneers, 9-4. Lose to the Steelers on the road. Probably win those games. That is not the right button. 11-5. We're gonna watch them win the last 3 games of the year, going 12-5, taking first place in the division. Again, always a gamble on whether or not Lamar is healthy or not. But I have the Ravens going 12-5 and making the playoffs. And that's going to do it for today, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next division.